name is Bridget. I witnessed a murder.
Just get up on the stand and tell the judge what you saw, and we'll protect you.
You don't get it. Ottaway wants me dead. I'm dead. I ran to my sister, Siobhan, for help. Siobhan killed herself, and I assumed her identity. It was so easy. I saw a way out, and I took it. They all think that I'm her. I had just found out that I was pregnant with our baby.
Well, let's expose Bridget and get your life back.
Bridget's getting too close to the truth. I'm gonna have to go back to Paris.
This whole thing was your idea. The fake assault, the lawsuit.
Point to the douchebag when they asked you who did it.
I still can't believe we pulled this off.
Who wants to toast to being millionaires?
And now it's falling apart.
Her share of the money is gone? Tell me everything you know, Julia, right now.
You have to help me.
It's all right, sweetie.
Madame Farrell, have you been feeling a lot of movement?
Yeah, it's hard to believe a baby can kick that much.
Well, your physical was good. HCG level was a bit high.
Is that something I should be concerned about?
Not necessarily. Tell me, who was your previous OBGYN?
Dr. Ruin, the 16th. I didn't care for him, so I came to you.
And your first ultrasound was at 5 weeks?
Yes, that's correct.
It appears Dr. Roux wasn't very thorough. He should have called this even at 5 weeks.
Caught what?
You're having twins.
And on. I mean, come on. Greer and Jeff spend 1 week in Napa, and all of a sudden everything's about the subtle oakiness of the Cabernet. I think they're getting a little bit oaky.
I've just been enthusiastic.
I get enthusiasm, just not about wine.
Oh, yeah? About what?
Other things. Summer Camp Slasher. This is my favorite.
So I've recently learned surprises just keep coming with you, don't they?
What is all this?
Well, we've been putting off so many things because of the recent insanity. I thought we could at least have that movie night we talked about.
Are you sure you're okay with the movie?
Well, it's not exactly my cup of tea, but it beats another viewing of The Notebook. Want some candy?
Yes, please. Oh, you're gonna love this. This is genius. This isn't candy.
A couple of months ago, you said it was one of your most romantic memories. 7th grade, you and Timmy McPenkow sneaking into a midnight screening of Summer Camp Slasher. And he gave you...
The candy ring.
It's getting harder to find ways to impress you, so I thought I'd recycle one from your past.
I have a confession to make. That wasn't me. It was my sister's story. I know it's stupid. I was so envious. I pretended it was me.
Well, it's you now. You don't have to pretend anymore. You know, I've been working up to this for a long time. If circumstances hadn't conspired against me, I'd have done this months ago. Siobhan, will you marry me? Again?
Yes. Oh, doctor, excuse me. There seems to be a mistake. These dates are off by a few weeks. I conceived in mid-August.
I can assure you our estimate is accurate to within a day or two.
How am I gonna tell him?
Tell who? Pardon me if this is too forward, but are you worried your husband is not the father?
I'm worried he is.
guys do get that you're already married, right?
Well, what do you think?
I think old people are weird. But you're also really cute. So you just want to know that I'm cool with it?
Well, that and...
Actually, we were hoping that you would be part of the wedding.
I don't know what to say. In your first wedding.
I wanted you there. We both did. It was very complicated. Your
Dad,
mother...
it's okay. So like a bridesmaid?
Actually, I was thinking more like maid of honor.
Sorry. Sure. I should take this.
We had her attention for about a minute, but I'd say that went well.
What is it?
We need to talk.
About Tessa's accident.
You call that an accident?
Look, you believe what you want, Juliet. But I just got paid a not-so-friendly visit by the NYPD. Okay, it seems I'm a suspect in Tessa's beating. She accused me of sexual assault, so in their eyes, I have motive. Now, if I find out you had anything to do with tipping them off, or if you even think about accusing me in the future, you'll be sorry.
It's just your word processing software. Easy fix.
We should go back to typewriters.
All I need to get you up and running is the activation code. You keep the original packaging?
Yeah, it's upstairs. I'll go get it.
Siobhan's office.
I couldn't find the key, but Henry paid to have your sister's office cleared out.
He what?
I found the receipt for the movers in his bag.
Henry cleaned out the office, where some mystery woman was spying on me, all of which is probably connected to the attempt on Siobhan's life.
Now a threat to yours.
Mrs. Martin, you all set in there?
Just a second.
Where are you?
Oh, running an errand. Malcolm, look, I realize that this is major. I'm just right in the middle of something, so I'm gonna call you back in like 10 minutes. Okay, bye.
It's absolutely stunning. Even more beautiful than the last one, if I do say so. Helps that you don't look a day older than when I fitted you for your first wedding. You said you wanted to change it up, but Reem Acra is a classic. Surely white roses are still your favorite? And I know you said hair down, but don't you think for this dress, your signature style works best? Like I said, you look exactly the same.
No.
What's the matter?
This isn't the dress, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not the same woman who married Andrew 6 years ago. If I'm gonna marry him again, he has to know that.
Well, I'm very happy for the two of you.
That was almost convincing.
We both know Sean and I haven't always gotten along. But I have to admit, at least recently, she seems to have made you very happy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What you doing?
Just updating some drivers on Miss Charles' computer.
Did you hear about the wedding?
What wedding?
Andrew and Siobhan's.
They're renewing their vows.
Claudine, if we paid you to gossip, you'd be a millionaire. What are you doing at my computer?
Just routine maintenance. All done.
What are you up to, Malcolm Ward?
Why did you clean out my office? I went by the other day and all my stuff was gone. No notice, no idea where my stuff went. It's my office. I have a right to know.
It's not your office. It's our office, Siobhan. You remember? I mean, it was mine long before I lent it to you. We shared it.
Of course.
But it didn't really seem fair for me to be paying rent on an office that only you used. Especially after we split.
Okay. But I'm also missing a key and a keychain.
I mean, like this. Now, you remember this day. You took me to that store to have these made. Matching keychains because you were always so sentimental and eager to blow Andrew's money. No, I still have mine, so it's not my problem if you lost yours.
Fine. But I want my stuff.
Your stuff is in storage. Getting it back to you, it's not really my priority.
I know that you're upset, Angel, but that is perfectly good arugula you're wasting.
I'm just scared. Tessa was attacked right after I told Mr. Carpenter that she was becoming a problem. And I think he did it. Mom, and now he's calling me. And he's threatening me.
Listen, Juliet, this Carpenter guy, he is just a pawn. I had you use him to get our plan off the ground, and it worked. You have your trust fund back.
Yeah, except for the part that Carpenter has and the other part that he just stole from Tessa. Mom, if you had seen her face, was it really worth it? Mention everything that I put Daddy through.
If things are so bad here, why don't we just go? Pick a place on the map. Any place. Okay, we'll take the money, we'll leave, and you won't have to worry about any of this ever again.
I can't just leave.
Why not? We have enough money.
It's just not a good time. Siobhan and Dad are doing like this vow renewal thing.
They're what?
It's like a remarriage. It's totally cheeseball, I know. It's just Siobhan asked me to be the maid of honor and I said yes. Are you mad?
Why would I be? But if we are staying in town, this Carpenter guy has to be dealt with. I'm gonna talk to him and get him to back off.
No, Mom.
Don't worry. I know you wanted to keep my involvement a secret from him. I will be discreet.
No, it's not that. He's dangerous.
I can take care of myself.
You've got some nerve calling Juliet, huh? Intimidating her? Threatening her? Well, hear this. You're gonna stop harassing my daughter.
And start harassing me.
Bridget.
Malcolm?
Housekeeper let me up.
What is it?
You can't marry Andrew.
I was gonna tell you. It's just... I knew what you would say. And you're right. But Malcolm, I love him. And I want to marry him. I just have to find the way to tell him the truth. And I will.
Bridget, you can't marry Andrew. Because he's a crook.
Wait, excuse me?
Remember how I told you I was staying in New York because Andrew's offer was too good to refuse?
Yeah?
I lied. I stayed because I knew there was something shady going on in this company.
What are you talking about?
I talked to one of Andrew's prospective investors.
Martin Charles is probably just on a winning streak. It happens. But winning streaks don't last forever. When they go on too long, well, that's when you gotta wonder.
He took one look at the fund's growth projections and said they were too good to be true.
You talked to one person.
What about Henry? He pulled his money from the fund in a hurry. He called Andrew a crook to his face.
Wait, now you're taking Henry's word.
He knows something we don't.
Closing my account had nothing to do with Martin Charles. In fact, if I had any doubts, would I have just had my father-in-law invest in that fund?
Even today, he was trying to downplay it, claim that if he knew there was something screwy going on there, why would he let his father-in-law invest in the fund? But I don't believe him.
Gemma's father invested in Martin Charles.
Yeah. Why?
It's not a big deal. I just thought Andrew had backed off that.
I saw something on Olivia's computer today. I think it might have something to do with all this.
Based on what?
It's a hunch, Bridget.
So you don't have proof of any kind. And you pick today after Andrew proposes to come to me with these baseless accusations? What? After all that Andrew's done for you, really?
After all he's done for me, he gave me a job, Bridget. A job I'm more than qualified for.
So what is it? He hasn't done enough?
I'm not Andrew's charity case. You keep acting like I'm lucky you letting me stick around. But haven't you noticed the only reason I'm here is for you?
I didn't mean it like that, Malcolm. Wait, come on, please don't go like this.
Yeah, she didn't know what to believe, which I played to our advantage quite skillfully, if I may say so myself.
I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Hey. No, I'm just paying her back for everything she put me through.
And Malcolm?
Malcolm is definitely fishing at Martin Charles, but as far as I can tell, Bridget is in the dark about what is going on over there.
Did she find my box of Martin Charles paperwork?
I doubt it. If she'd found those papers, she would have taken them.
And you still have them?
Yeah, I got the box right here.
Good, hold on to them.
How's the doctors?
Overwhelming.
You gotta give me more than that. I want to talk about her baby, Shiv.
Henry, it's not our baby. It's babies.
Oh, you mean?
It's twins.
Wow. Wow. Twins. Again, I'm 2 for 2.
After everything that I've done for her, she still chooses Andrew and the Ice Princess over me. Little brat. But at least I have you now. I meant what I said. Hey, you have to back off Juliet. Because bothering her is not part of the plan.
Yeah, well, she's still got it in her head that I'm the one who attacked Tessa. I mean, it's unfortunate Tessa was dumb enough to flash her money around East Harlem begging to get robbed. But it's not my fault. I just don't want Juliet messing things up for us.
Oh, trust me. If I tell Juliet to keep quiet, Juliet will keep quiet.
Hey, how's the fitting?
Oh, it's good. I think I'm gonna keep licking, though.
It's fine by me, as long as everything's perfect for you. Now, not to kill the mood with logistics, but we should firm up a date. Have you had a chance to look at your calendar yet?
Not yet. How was work?
Fine, normal.
Olivia's still pressuring you to land Arbogast.
We did land Arbogast. I know how you felt about it, so I backed off, as I said I would. But Olivia somehow worked her magic on him.
How so?
Olivia's always felt that the rules don't apply to her. Part of the reason why she's so good at her job. Like, Half the time, I don't know how she accomplishes what she does, and I probably don't want to know either.
Thanks. I screwed up installing some drivers this morning, and I want to fix it before Olivia notices. I promise I'll be quick.
Just don't forget your other promise.
Next week, dinner and a movie.
Mr. Ward. Gentlemen.
Sir, you need to come with us. Fired right there on the spot.
For what?
For stealing this. Guards that frisked me didn't check my shoe. This graph is just a mock-up. I'm not using actual data. Look what happens when I run it through this algorithm I stole off Olivia's computer. It's the same data, but the algorithm manipulates the data to create the illusion of market volatility. Confused?
Impressed. You are good at this.
Returns this stable, they're literally impossible. This algorithm's only function is to hide phony data.
So this is the proof that there's something fishy at the company.
Not quite. That they have this program strongly suggests they have phony data to hide. But I don't have the actual data to prove it.
And now that you're fired... I'm sorry I didn't believe you, Malcolm. When you first came to me with your suspicions, it was just more than I could handle. But you're right. I mean, you've done nothing but look out for me. If you say there's something up, then there's definitely something up. But I still don't think Andrew's the one behind it. It has to be Olivia. She's the one cutthroat enough to land Arbogast. She's the one that fired you.
And she's the only one using the algorithm. Before I broke into Olivia's computer, I checked Andrew's hard drive. I was thorough. Not a trace of this file.
So it's Olivia.
Now we just have to prove it.
You were beautiful today.
It was a beautiful ceremony. Thank you. What time's our flight?
6 a.m. We reached Nassau at 9, then a charter to the Caymans, and then the rest of our lives. Let's both live to be 100, okay?
Asking a lot of the universe, aren't you?
I want to meet my great-grandchildren.
Now you're asking a lot of Juliet.
No, I meant our grandchildren.
Andrew, we've talked about this. It's not gonna happen.
Shelley, I know we've discussed this, but do you really feel this strongly about it?
I do.
May I ask why? Is it something to do with that boy? The photo? In your jewelry box? I was getting your engagement ring sized, so I needed a model for the fit, so I went digging. Who is he?
I don't talk about it.
Funny. thought that things would change once we walked down the aisle. Can't even get through our wedding night without an argument.
Andrew, it's not an argument. It's just...
Siobhan, I've already lost one marriage to secrecy and deception. I won't do it again.
Hey,
New strategy.
so I tell you that Andrew and your sister are getting married and the plan suddenly changes.
It's about the bigger plan. It has nothing to do with my feelings. I want you to bring Bridget the box.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Martin. Andrew's out on lunch and Olivia's on a call.
Oh, that's okay. I can wait. You go to lunch. I don't want to waste your 15 minutes.
Siobhan, congratulations on the big news.
Leave it to you, getting 2 weddings out of Andrew.
What's your secret?
Now, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
I'm awfully sorry about this whole Malcolm situation.
Andrew thought I was being a bit harsh, but seeing as I caught him red-handed, I didn't have much choice. I guess that's what you get for hiring drug addicts. Is, that my schedule?
I'm collecting everyone's, trying to plan the wedding itinerary. Just want to be aware of everyone's availability. Especially yours. Gotta go.
Daddy? Am I a bad person?
Juliet, come here. Why would you think that, even for a second?
It's just the assault and the trial and now Tessa. Dad, it seems like everyone's gone through hell and it's all my fault.
None of that is your fault. You're the victim. It's not like you made any of that happen, is it?
What are you working on?
Just some real estate stuff.
Are you selling the loft?
It's no big deal. We're just downsizing a bit. Look, with the vow renewal coming up and other recent expenses...
Other expenses? Like the settlement?
Juliet, your peace of mind is worth every penny. Now, I don't want you worrying about any of this, okay? You got it? Good. Now.
Hello?
What do we do? Okay, what do we do?
Hey! What is going on?
We're screwed. What are you doing?
What does it look like? Running.
It's too fast.
Look, we're out of options, okay? Unless you want me to shut your daughter up by force. Huh? Is that what you want? Look, the truth comes out, I'm accused of fraud. Okay, the second that happens, your ex-husband's lawyers freeze my accounts, and there goes my hard-earned $3.3 million. I need to get that money out of the bank. You go, pack, and meet me in an hour.
I want to say goodbye to my daughter.
Listen, all right, for all we know, she's already told your ex. We leave tonight.
Well, yeah, I'm just heading out now. I can meet you in 10 minutes.
Don't worry, sweetie. Today, I brought options.
What's going on?
Greer put me in touch with Franco, who's apparently the hot wedding planner.
Pleasure. Unfortunately, he's a bit highly strung. The moment I told him about our rough timetable, this happened. Emergency planning session.
Franco.
I'll get back to you.
Bridget, remember that 11 a.m. spa appointment you flagged on Olivia's schedule? Well, she just arrived at her destination. This place is no salon.
And for whatever reason, champagne is still very popular with vow renewals. Mrs. Martin, your feelings?
Oh, you know, no champagne. We're alcohol-free these days.
No, Shiv, you meant the color.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And the cake?
Red velvet. I'm sorry, will you excuse me for 1 second?
I thought this was important to you.
It is. Really, my phone just started to ring, and I got a little overwhelmed in there, to be honest.
Me too. We'll get through this. Then we get to keep spending the rest of our lives together. Now, Franco just needs a firm date.
Andrew, this is all happening really quickly. You just proposed, and already it's like a hurricane. I might need a little more time.
I don't need to go fast. I was just doing this for you. It's not like we aren't already married.
Thank you. And I want you to know that none of this is about you.
This...
My anxieties, my doubts.
You have doubts?
Not about you.
If they're not about me, you're the only other person in this relationship. You're doubting yourself.
I'm not the person that I used to be. I'm still trying to reconcile that.
Am I really getting the "it's not you, it's me" speech from my wife?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Over 6 years of being together, a complete rebirth of our relationship, and you're still trying to find yourself in all this. I don't know what to say. You can tell Franco to leave.
I am sorry
What for?
for pulling us over. I know I've only been driving a few hours. It's just...
Leaving Juliet was hard for you.
He's probably already told Andrew by now.
I'll have more reason to take a quick shower and then get out of here. Joining me?
In a minute.
Bad timing?
What do you want?
I brought you some of the stuff from the office. Look, I don't like you anymore, Siobhan. It's obviously mutual, but I was a jerk the other day. This stuff belongs to you. Consider it an early wedding present.
Pratt Street. Hello?
Finally. Olivia went inside some place called Wesson Accounting Partners. Ring a bell?
Henry just dropped off a box of Siobhan's papers. Do you remember 227 Pratt Street?
Place was abandoned.
It was. But before that, it was Wesson Accounting Partners.
Companies sometimes use outside accounting firms. Bridget, this is different. Let me call you back.
Can I help you with something?
Whoa, whiskey does not mix
Catherine.
with wine. Good job at the courthouse, by the way.
Oh, thanks. The tears were a nice touch.
Well, it's easy to cry when there's this much cash involved.
To getting your trust fund back, huh? Well, let's celebrate.
Thanks.
Let's go outside. Okay, so when I went to Pratt Street a few months ago, it was abandoned. And I know Siobhan had her suspicions about that place. But if she had those papers, then she was getting close. Really close. And about the same time, the accountant suddenly relocated to Long Island.
You're saying Olivia knew Siobhan was onto her?
It's a theory.
What I'm about to say is no theory. A fund the size of Martin Charles using an accounting firm that small, an accounting firm in Hempstead of all places, there's no reason to use such a small firm with such an important task, unless you're paying them to clean the books and keep quiet about it. I've done some research. Only one precedent comes to mind. Big fund, tiny, shady accountancy upstate. Bernie Madoff. Martin Charles is running a Ponzi scheme.
What do you want?
I just needed to see my baby girl.
I did what you said. I didn't tell.
Thank you. Funny thing is, your little text actually came in handy.
How?
Doesn't matter. But what matters is that you will never hear from that man ever again.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that he got what he deserved for hurting Tessa.
What about Daddy? The money?
Oh, Angel, he's the one who took your trust fund away in the first place. You think he's hurting? Pinching pennies for this wedding like Siobhan would allow that.
Mom.
The trust fund that your dad said he was holding until your 25th birthday, he still has it. So if he really is so hard up, he can always dip into that. You get the settlement. He gets the trust fund. Everybody wins. From here on in, everyone is going to be okay. So long as we keep our secret a secret. Can you keep our secret? That's my girl. Andrew, we need to talk. I want to marry you with all of my heart. I just don't want it to be like last time. I want it to be like the first time. And to do that, it can't be rushed.
Can you understand?
I can try.
There's something else.
I paid you to rough the girl up, not to beat her to a pulp.
This is a lot to hear. You've worked with Olivia forever, and to find out that she's been betraying you all this time. But I want you to know that however big a mess this is, whatever it takes to clean it up, I'll stand by you. And we'll get through this together.
Siobhan. The Ponzi scheme wasn't Olivia's idea. It was mine.